Welcome back, everyone. The fairground season recently wrapped up, and several of the best 3-year-old horses will soon be seen in the upcoming Triple Crown events. But right now, I want to tell you about a jockey you may be seeing big things from in the near future. Sophia Barandella is the focus of this week's Walker Automotive Spotlight segment.
The moment you get in the starting gates and the doors open,
And wrong.
it's just you and the horse. That's it. And when I'm on a horse, that's where I feel connected to my loved ones that are gone and to God. It's a moment, just the horse and me, and it's just like a daily meditation. Like you just get disconnect from everything. And there's no past or future, it's just that present moment. And I get that every day.
And Sophia Barandella doesn't take that sense of bliss for granted. While she's always felt an inclination toward horses, her path led her to caring for them, not riding them.
I just knew I always wanted to be around animals, especially around horses. I started studying animal medicine, and this dream of being a jockey was always like just in the closet.
That is until her veterinary practices in Mexico took her to the racetrack, where she was distracted by the horses and knew she wanted to learn the sport and give galloping a chance.
First, I didn't put vet on the side. I started race riding in Mexico a little bit and thought I could do both. And at some point, I couldn't focus on both, so I decided I'm gonna give this a try because I'm a vet already, so I needed to become a jockey.
But her career change in her mid-30s didn't come without challenges, especially in a sport that takes years to master. Most apprentice jockeys are between the age of 16 and 25. Barandella is 37. But those in the racing community like Joe Christofac don't look at her age as a hindrance, but rather an advantage.
When you're younger and trying to get involved in the game of horse racing, you're still learning about life. She's already lived, and she's been all over the country here, and she's been all over the world before she even got here. So she's got so much experience. She's an old soul.
It's hard for us at my age to manage all this pressure sometimes. I can't imagine with 16. I don't think I would be able to. So my advantage is I'm maybe more mature to handle good and bad. Oh, thank you.
Barandella also faced a gender barrier as she emerged onto the racing scene. Only 27% of jockeys are women, and in Mexico, she was one of only 3 female riders.
Well, you know, for a long time, I thought I had to prove everybody and the men that I can do it and women can. But then I realized first I wanted to prove it to myself that I could do it, overcome that obstacle.
But being a woman in a male-dominated field still affected how Barandella approached the craft.
You start trying to get an attitude of trying to be more manly maybe or more aggressive. But then I said, no, my strength is being a woman. I connect with my horses in a different way. I think I'm in rhythm with them. And maybe if a horse needs a very aggressive rider, maybe it's not me.
Horses run for Sophia, and that's a gift that you can't teach. It's kind of like an inherited trait. She just gets along with the horses. They run for her. She's won on a lot of long shots this meet.
Barandella now blazes a path for other female riders in Mexico, which is now up to 8.
And now when we have their jockeys, you don't see, oh, there is a women jockey. No, it's like, there's Sophia, there's Barandella, it's a jockey. It's not, I'm a female rider. No, I'm a jockey and that's it.
Sophia never thought she would make it this far and takes every win, which she has 13 of, as a gift.
And sometimes I look back and say, what would have been if I followed all my career now? I would be like a great vet. But I don't regret anything. I feel like I lived many lives in one. And because we just have one life, I'm lucky enough to have felt like the family life and then the vet life, and now I'm like a gypsy jockey life.
One of Sophia's ultimate goals is to race in the famed Kentucky Derby, and speaking of the Run for the Roses, it airs right here on WDSU Saturday, May 6th.